Hello, Mr. Alec and Mr. Purba. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you. Yes, I'm well.
Okay. Can you introduce yourself first, Mr.?
I can, thank you. Yes, my name is Alex, and I work for the International Union for Conservation of Nature, and I oversee the species program for IUCN in Asia.
My name is Purbal Hendu,
Okay.
and I also work for the International Union for Conservation of Nature, based at the IUCN Secretariat in Switzerland. And I coordinate the IUCN's tiger conservation program called the Integrated Tiger Habitat Conservation Program, and in short, we call it ITHCP.
Okay, my name is Anansa Susana. I am from Desa Gema, studio podcast Swarimba and community. Okay. What are the impression of being in Rimbang Baling?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
What are the impressions of being in Rimbang Baling?
Ah, my impression?
Yes.
Yeah, my impression of being in Rimbang Baling. Well, this is the second time that I visited Rimbang Baling. I was here 5 years ago. And yeah, my impression this time is much the same as the last time. It's very nice to visit Indonesia and to visit the communities that are working in partnership with others to conserve the Rimbang Baling Wildlife Reserve. And yeah, it was lovely today to stay with a family in Rimbang Baling as part of the homestay program. And that was at Tanjung Belit village, and I was very lucky to stay with a family that I stayed with 5 years ago. And today we took a boat trip up the river to visit some other villages where there are other activities supported by IUCN. And yeah, it was lovely. We were very fortunate to see a lot of wildlife actually. We saw a number of langurs and some macaques and also some water monitors. So, and in the morning, when I woke up, I was very lucky to hear some gibbons calling from the forest as well. So for me, it's always nice to come from a city like Bangkok and come to a place like Tanjung Bilit and this area around Rimbang Baling Wildlife Reserve to hear from the people and also to see nature and see some wildlife.
Mr.
This is actually my second visit to Indonesia.
Yes.
My first visit was a couple of years ago in the Western Sumatra, and that was also with regard to tiger conservation. And this time to Rimbang Baling Wildlife Sanctuary. I think I'm privileged to be here. Indonesia, of course, does have a very diverse kind of an ecosystem, and there are people living. So it is sort of like a high biodiversity area with a lot of people living alongside, and that's one reason why the IUCN's Tiger Program is interested in supporting the tiger conservation effort here. And the fact that the local people are really involved with the lot of other organizations working on the ground, I'm really impressed by all the work that has been going on so far, and I really look forward to continue this collaboration in the future.
Okay. What is your message to friends of the Swarimba podcast and community?
My message to the general community of the podcast. Good. Yeah, as I said in my introduction, I work for the International Union for Conservation of Nature, and our mission is really to hope to see a world where people and nature live in harmony together. So my message to the people of this area who are listening, and thank you for listening, is my message to all of them is try to reconnect with nature. I've said to people as I've been on this visit, remember nature in your mind and in your heart. And also I would add to that, to remember nature in your action, in what you do every day, because we rely on nature for our clean air, for our water, for our food, and there are so many things that we get from nature, and I think it's important that we all keep nature in our mind, in our heart, and in our actions every day.
My message is like we do in IUCN for the species, we have a slogan called "Keep Nature Standing." So we should always try to work towards keeping nature standing, and also this is because of the fact that the Tiger program has a multidimensional approach. It focuses on species conservation, the tiger itself and the prey, and also its habitat, and most importantly the people. So people are part and parcel of community, part and parcel of tiger conservation. So nobody should forget, the conservation that we need to achieve by working through consultation of local people. So my message is that we need to all work together. A conservationist alone or local people or government alone cannot do the conservation. It is, I think, a joint task that we need to achieve for the harmony of our Mother Earth.
Okay, thank you, Mister, for taking the time to come to our studio. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mister.